Okay, welcome back, people. I just messed up on a recording big time. Anyway, let's talk about. Let's honestly talk about just life. I haven't really made a video that we just talk about life because I feel like that's the main important thing for like people like that are on YouTube is to just you gotta talk about life every once in a while. I mean, sure, I like to talk about video games and whatnot, but it's hard to do that when there's no video game news that I care about. I don't really care about Battlefield or Infinite Warfare drama at the moment. I already did a video on that. My friend Active Radio, go check it out and go check out Active Radio's channel as well. Um, but yeah, I really don't care about that much stuff, and I've done my job on reporting the politics stuff right now, and I would want to report more, but honestly, I don't want to report more at the moment. So yeah, this is just kind of a Peter Sonic spice of life video, which I've only done one of that. I don't even know if I've ever done it. I can't remember. Anyway, so recently in my lifetime, or in my life, not lifetime, um, I got stuff like a PS4 and all that. And, just stuff like that. Now, some of my friends bought, an Xbox One, and I go, hey, buy whatever you want. So, that's kind of what happens in my circle time with my friends. But, yeah. Now, the reason I mentioned video games all of a sudden is because I really want to talk about something to most people. Is that you want to be happy, right? So life should not be all about video games then. I see a lot of my friends, and I'm not going to mention names or anything, so if you're my friends watching this video, do not fucking worry. I'm just going to mention shit. I'm not going to mention names and everything like that. But I see a lot of my friends, I see a lot of just people on the internet, they complain that they don't have girlfriends, or they complain that, just stuff like that. I go, the problem with that, you can't really complain though if you never made an effort to get one. Keep that in mind. Never complain if you never made the effort to get one. Because I'm going to tell you this. If you think that girls don't like you, that's not true. I'm not going to say that there's no guys girls don't like. I mean, there are certain types of guys girls don't like, and it might depend on their background. Like, obviously, if she's racist, she might not like you if you're black or something. I haven't had that happen to me. I'm just saying, in general. Like, it all depends on who the girl is, I'm saying. But most girls do not just hate guys for absolutely no reason whatsoever. You probably did something, or you're probably just kind of a dick, or, see, I know a lot of popular girls have this bad rep because popular girls don't date, popular girls don't date the non-popular guys. And then once they dated all the popular guys that they could date, they don't do anything. They don't date any other guys because all they did was want those popular guys, the jocks and everything. That's not really entirely true. Popular girls, yeah, sure, they date the popular guys first, but that's not the case. It's because a lot of the people that aren't popular guys or jocks or anything, they just absolutely think they have no chance, so they don't even try. They just kind of, and then they complain about it as if it's the jock's fault or the girl's fault. Again, girls are not going to hate any guy for just absolutely no reason. You will always have a chance. I don't care if that chance is a 1% chance. You will always have a chance to get any girl. You just have to try. And once you don't try, and if you fail, you know what though? Even if you fail, if someone if someone notices, hey, you asked that girl out and stuff, hey, how did it go? She said no. Oh, but you know what you could do? You could rub that in their face, because you could go like, at least I was man enough to try. I mean, half of you niggas are, well, I don't want to say niggas. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I know I'm black and stuff, but I typically don't use the N-word to address my friends, because it's just not that it's not cool or anything. I just go, I don't care to do it. But, I'm just trying to be funny here. Like, you idiots sit here and complain and say that you would want her as your girlfriend, At least I had the balls to actually go and try. You guys are just some thirsty, niggas trying to look for some relationships, but you ain't doing nothing. So at least, yeah, you can rub that in people's faces. Like, at least I tried. You other guys never try, and now you guys want to make fun of me, say I suck, man. You guys don't even have the balls to go try. And then once you rub that in their faces, they go, you know what? He's right. You can't pick on him. You really can't. Can't blame the guy for trying because he tried. It didn't succeed. You know that saying, you try your best, but you don't succeed. Not all. And it's true. It is a life lesson that you will lose at times. You will never win everything. You'll never be the best at everything. You'll never get everything. You won't get every girl. You won't. But the point is, even if you think, wow, now everybody's going to think I'm the laughing stock because I asked out the popular girl and I'm not popular. You might, I don't know, you might actually even get the girl just because of that. Because she might actually even, especially, I'm saying this more if you're in high school especially, she might actually realize, oh my god, actually this is like one of the only guys that isn't like a jock or anything that was actually ballsy enough to come up here and even attempt to try to get me to go on a date or something with him or even hang out with him. He might actually care. He actually might be interested like the other guys I dated. So I'm going to see some things, like see how this works. You know what I mean? Like that's actually true. That happens to a lot of people because they became the laughing stock, the girl actually notices, holy shit though, this guy actually might actually want me as a person or, that's what I'm saying. Like, so keep that in mind. But yeah, just never complain, but if you can't complain about not getting a girlfriend if you don't try, because when you just play video games or when you don't do anything else, and especially when you only, just hang out with your social crowd, and that's the thing, like, for girls, they don't really want a guy that's gonna just kind of be like, that's kind of like a dumbass to everybody else, but to his friends, he's like this awesome savior of God kind of deal. The girls don't want that. Also, since a lot of my friends that aren't in high school are going to be going to high school next year, my tip for them is, if you do want girls, you have to act normally. I mean, you just can't act retarded. You just can't be stupid. And I'm not saying like you have to be perfect, but because in my other video, even in one of my politics videos, I said you should not have to be perfect to get things in life. What I'm trying to say is you have to act like you have a sense of reality. When girls just hear a guy blab on about Call of Duty or any other video game all the time, they don't care. Unless they play that game, they don't care. And odds are, if you know that girl doesn't play that game, she probably don't play that game. That's the thing. Conversation is key for relationships. You will never get a relationship not talking. It just doesn't happen. I mean, first of all, how can you ask someone out if you don't even talk to them? Obviously, you can't write it down because then it makes you look like a pussy. That's the thing. That's kind of like my tips on that. So if you are having like girl troubles in life, there's some tips for you. Now, what else is life truly going to happen with? Man, other things that go on in my life are kind of hectic. Like, okay, so recently, we're coming up on the 2 days left of the year. Well, 3 days. I mean, why do we have to have that freaking last Wednesday of school? I feel like it's so pointless. You're just going to, and the teachers just piss me off so much at that point in the year that I just want to be done. You're just done with all the homework and you got to go back for one day. That is so pointless. And parents make you go, and it's so stupid. I don't even care on the last day of school. The way my teachers have been, I don't give a fuck if I don't say goodbye to them, because I know I'll get to do it another year anyway. So I truly don't care. That doesn't mean drop out though. Don't drop out. Don't do that, because when you drop out, you end up as a loser who's looking for a job, who's living off of friend to friend. You complain about you don't have any money and all. Don't take that path in life. That path in life will get you nowhere. It may be cool at the very start when everybody else is sitting out of their minds bored in school and you're like, I'm having fun, guys, just drop out. But then once they all get 18, They start getting jobs, getting girls, do other things, get money, buy houses, and you're kind of sitting there living off your parents, living off of a friend, complaining you don't have money and stuff. It's becomes as, oh man, I thought dropping out was going to be living the life. No, in today's age, dropping out, well, success, if you are dropping out in today's age of any high school, this will, unless you do a homeschooling or online schooling, you drop out, you are basically saying, I don't care about my future. I just want to be one of those people that float like a paper bag in the wind. Just like a tumbleweed. Just blow around from town to town. Anyway, other things in life, such as, well, there isn't much else that I can really say about life right now. I mean, life's been pretty basic. So yeah, comment down below on how your life is going, because, you know, I like just have videos like this where we just talk about random stuff, because I am human and I like to have conversations.